All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Kaspa. So let's waste no more time and get right into it. And a shout out to the Kaspa community for showing tremendous amount of love on these Kaspa updates. Cannot thank you guys enough. The overwhelming support has been absolutely crazy to see, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of love. Continue supporting, and you will see a continuation of these updates. Anyhow, looking across the board, we have seen one of the most exciting moves today, specifically for the broader market, specifically, thanks to Bitcoin. Some people were calling me absolutely insane to think that, the price of Bitcoin could actually retest all-time highs. And here we are. Sometimes, certain things just make sense. And, this was one of the moves that, I was anticipating. And it actually did end up happening before the month even comes to an end. We still have 2 more days until the month comes to an end. So who knows? As of recording this update, we're very close to an all-time high. But who knows if by the time you're watching this video, we're already at an all-time high. But nonetheless, across the board, some altcoins are definitely feeling the love. But yet again, Kaspa down 5.7%, guys. And I read the comments, I try to keep up with all the comments, and, a lot of frustration within the Kaspa community. What is really going on with Kaspa? A project that has been, extremely hyped over the course of the last, 14 to 15 months, all of a sudden just lost its, touch. What's happening? Is it manipulation that's occurring? Is it insiders that know something? Or whales are dumping? What really is going on? And why are we still not listed on the tier 1 centralized exchanges? These are the questions that are being asked within the community. But, this is a reality that we need to face. And the price is doing exactly what we've been projecting. And I'm continuously getting confirmations every time I take a look at the price of Kaspa as to what we've discussed in the previous update. You guys can see Kaspa is one of the very few coins down about 5.8%. You can come out and say, SPX is down, Brett is down. So, why are you talking only specifically about Kaspa? Number one, obviously, this is a Kaspa update, but some of these other projects were actually running prior to this retracement. Let's take a look at it on the weekly time frame. If you're looking at SPX, there you go, 11.9%. Mu is up 10.9%. Even on the monthly time frame, here you go, 557%, and it's up 60%. But if you're looking at Kaspa is down 31.3% on the monthly time frame. Tells you everything you need to know. There's a major lag within its price. Well, let's take a closer look and see what is happening. Before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, price of Kaspa, 11.26 cents, down 7.6% in Bitcoin, comparative with the market cap at about 2.8 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about $102.3 million. Looking at the Bitcoin dominance right now, you guys can see the Bitcoin dominance index, went all the way up to 60.10%. Since then, has seen a little bit of a cool off within, the dominance percentage. But, we actually ended up hitting a new yearly high for the dominance. And I'm sure if you watch some of my other updates, you guys are aware of that. But, the fact that we actually hit a new yearly high for the dominance, speaks for itself. And I think this actually impacted Kaspa in a negative way rather than a positive way, because if you look at it on the Bitcoin side of things, Bitcoin also went up with the dominance. So usually what you tend to see is, well, altcoins should perform in a positive way. Might not be some major moves, but usually tends to be a green day for altcoins, which actually is a confirmation right in front of us. But Kaspa actually fell down. What does this mean? This means people are selling their Kaspa. Yes, that's it. Maybe not a lot of people want to accept that fact, but this is what it tells me. People are selling their Kaspa right now. There's less interest in Kaspa. And of course, people are going to come out and say, Crypto ZX, the 24-hour trading volume for Kas is above 100 million. And when was the last time we saw that? Which is a good point to be making. But we need to understand a lot of people are getting liquidated. There's a futures platform for this. That brings a huge chunk of the volume, believe it or not. But if you're looking at Bitcoin, it touched its previous all-time high. So we've seen so far a double top for an all-time high. But I do believe that Bitcoin, because of the fact that it was able to close above $72,000 yesterday going into Wednesday morning, I think there's a chance that we actually break into a new all-time high before the month of October even comes to an end. But now with that said, if you're looking at Kaspa, what the one scary thing is, and again, go watch all my updates. I've been speaking about this. There's extreme bearish, sentiment within the price of CAS, and Kaspa was actually able to retest once again a new monthly low at 10.7 cents. So obviously the monthly low that we set for ourselves on the 26th, we actually fell below that. Major negative move within the price of CAS, and now it's looking more likely than ever that we're about to invalidate this upwards trend. If you want to put that into perspective, only a 10% pullback for this to happen. So let's see what happens. We're getting further and further from that key resistance, like very key resistance. If you want to put that into perspective, it's a 20% move from the current price levels. But if Bitcoin is able to push into an all-time high, dominance, you should expect the dominance to go up higher as well. And if we still don't see a little bit of an uptick within the price of CAS, maybe start retesting the likes of the 12.3 cents. If we don't see that, I think we are heading back down to this support, even down to that 9.4 cents mark. I would not be surprised. I think that could end up being a reality. So right now within the Kaspa community, if you are a Kaspa holder, the last thing you want to see is a market flush. Last thing. The reason why I say that is because Kaspa was already this low. And if Bitcoin, let's say, and again, people are going to call me crazy, Crypto ZX, why are you saying that the price of Bitcoin could see a retracement all the way down to the 23.6, we're retesting all-time highs? Well, let me just kind of give you guys a little bit of an indication. Look at March. How many different drops have we seen after retesting the likes of 70,000 plus? So what makes us think this time, arguably the most important time in the year of 2024 is coming up, which is the US elections. What makes us think that could not be a possibility in terms of whales coming in to manipulate the markets? And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, we do see a 12% drop, Bitcoin retest down to $64,800. I'm just giving you guys an example. Let's say that, because that is a major support, right? Of course, if Bitcoin goes down, that's a 12% move, and dominance is already sky high. So obviously Bitcoin drops, dominance I'm expecting will go even higher, maybe retest 61% would not be coming as a major surprise for me. So let's say, usually we don't know, when dominance is this high, altcoins tend to go down double. So let's just say, Kaspa drops about 18%. That automatically puts it below the 78.6. I'm sorry, this is not even the 78.6. It automatically puts it down below the 9.4 cents mark. And we need to look at it from that perspective. I know a lot of people are going to come out and say, this is quite bearish update, but I have to tell you guys what's the truth in front of me. I'm not going to just fake it and say, yeah, guys, we're going to the moon. No, absolutely not. I've actually been talking about, Kaspa's weakness since this price movement. When we were in the 61.8, people were calling me absolutely crazy at that time. And if you look at it from that perspective alone, you have seen Kaspa drop almost 40%. Tells you everything you need to know. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. Stay safe out there. Lock your profits in when you see them. This should be a learning lesson for everyone. That does not mean that, Kaspa is done. I still have this feeling, considering how much hype factor there's still around here, I think there will be, a move back up for CAS. Right now, I think it's just going through, the times that it is. But again, that's my own personal opinion. Only time is going to tell. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.